Welcome to Great Talking Entertainment. I'm your host, KJ, and this is the YouTube channel where I review movies and TV shows from all your favorite superheroes, including Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and much more. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Now let's go, baby. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is KJ, and today is my spoiler review video for the new show on Disney Plus, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, Episode 9 spoiler review. So if you have not seen this amazing series, please pause this. And before you go, could you do one thing? Could you hit the thumbs up button, aka the like button? That would help my YouTube channel out. Come back and let me know in the comments below what you think about episode 9 of Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord in the comments below. I would love to hear how you feel about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are your Star Wars fan theories? Let me know in the comments below. So again, this is a spoiler review. Y'all been warned. Now, let's get into it. This episode starts off with Maul in talks to meet up with Druidian Boss, and the deal is if he brings them his ship and offers them a ride to leave the planet, Maul is letting him become the Cryptian Dawn, pretty much like the leader of the underground drug lord type thing, leader of a mobster type, right? You know, he lets him run that, get a bigger percentage, make money off of trades and goods and all that stuff, like the black market type thing. So that's the deal. And it seems like Maul may be planning to ambush him at the same time, like turn on him, like he has been with others throughout this episode, but it's not really sure. But I do know that Dredgen Voss is from the Han Solo movie that came out like a few years ago. Well, not a few years, but quite a few years ago, I should say. But he was in that live action movie of Han Solo, basically. And I do believe he has connections to the Empire, and that's why Maul is using him, because Maul has a plan on a plan type thing. And at the same time, Maul also offers to team up with Brandon and Riley Larson, Docky and Devin, and the whole gang, pretty much. And also, this is where Docky learns that Devin and Maul have like a connection, like force connection. And this is kind of like where Maul can like communicate to her through his mind to her mind, or her dreams or his dreams. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like something with the force. And there's a lot of Jedis that are famous for this, but if you remember Kylo Ren and Rey Skywalker, they had that same connection too in episode 8 and 9, I believe, and probably 10. But like the movie, those Star Wars movies, basically. So there's like a connection, right? And it's you don't if you're not tuned in or connected in with the Force, you can't do it. But since these two characters are, and they can, so this is a pretty normal thing to happen to Jedis and Sith Lords. And initially, like, this is kind of like what they do. So, with all that being said, Devin explains to her master, Jedi Master Docky, like, hey, it's not what you think. It's just, she's explaining how she feels, but Docky's kind of like nervous because it's kind of like, no, you don't want to go on the dark side, which is 100% true. You don't want to. Also, too, like, it's more of like Devin is more considering joining Maul, is why that. And she explains to Daki that Maul has saved her multiple times in battle. She also explains to him that, you know, when they battle each other, it's like she's learning something from him. And that's Maul's plan the whole time. He's just gaslighting her, basically. But even with all that being said, they all agreed to team up because the Inquisitors are no joke. The stormtroopers or somebody you don't want to mess with, and there's so many of them. So they all agree they'll try to escape this planet. Morok and 11 catch up, and there's a huge battle. Now, they're at this place where Maul didn't know how to get to there, but Brandon knew a secret underground spot where it was just dumpage and it was kind of like the sewers, but this gooey toxic stuff was so acidy, and like because if you fall in there, it's gonna burn your whole skin off type thing. And Maul's droid like hacked into these like floating machines that can get you to A and B, but it was so slow, like they had to take turns, and so that was the challenge. And they used the Force, but none of them can use the Force to get the machine to move back and forth, which was very interesting. But again, it's showing you that these Jedi's and Maul, you would have to categorize him as a Sith Lord, even though he's kicked out of being a Sith Lord. The ability of using the Force, they're not that good at it. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi's better at it. Obviously, Darth Vader's better at it. Luke Skywalker is better at it. Ahsoka is better at it. But even 11 and Marok, they're better than those three characters, Maul, Devin, and Master Jedi, Daki. But they're not better than Vader. They're not better than Sidious. They're not better at using it like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka. So it's kind of like just a remind. It's like just a reminder where they're at with their abilities of it. They're all good at doing the Force, but some are just better at it. And this is just a prime example. Because I think, like, for example, Luke Skywalker, I'll use him. He could easily transport everybody with the Force. No hesitation. He's so good at it. He's just like his father. And that's the difference in that. And so when we see that battle, now a lot of people a lot of Maul's crew sacrificed themselves for him and protected him. And what's interesting, we saw a softer side of Maul because he really cared about that droid. He cared about his brother. He cared about a lot of things. And so to see them sacrifice, he realized, like, man, now I'm pissed off. And, but they made the sacrifice. And then originally he told his whole crew, like, oh, we'll get Daki. We'll eliminate him. He let Daki go and be with Devin. And then they helped Maul get back to the other side they went on. And they escaped Marok and 11. But at the end of this episode, when they think they escape, the big bad villain of the Star Wars universe showed up, Darth Vader. And at the way they ended it, Darth Vader showed up, and the lightsaber came out, and you hear the iconic breathing. And that's how it ended. This, to me, was so cool. I was so excited to see Darth Vader. I wasn't sure he was going to show up, just because, was that a character they wanted to see show up in that? I believe so, but I was shocked because, you never know what characters would show up in a cameo. And this is like a cameo, but now Darth Vader's here, and like they're really gonna showcase like Darth Vader's no joke to mess with. Even Maul couldn't get him, and Docky and Devin don't have a chance at all. Like Darth Vader is here to end it. He's here to fix the problem, complete the mission, and you're not. They're not ready for this. Like he and eventually Marok and 11 are gonna catch up, and it's gonna be like three Inquisitors just going at it, and it's gonna be crazy. This the episode 10 is going to be nuts, and it's gonna be awesome. But the way Darth Vader showed up, like he was just waiting for them. He knew. Darth Vader knew. He just knew that they were gonna show up at this exact spot, and he just showed up like nothing. Like, and they don't even know it's Anakin. They don't even know. Maybe Maul might consensus is Anakin Skywalker, but I don't know if he knows it's actually Anakin Skywalker. I'm not sure. Like, I knew he sensed the Order 66, but I'm not sure if he knows that's Anakin. I don't know. But this is also the harsh reality for Maul, because he's gonna lightsaber battle him, and he's gonna realize, oh, this is the person who has replaced me. This is who Dark Sidious has chose to replace him, pretty much, and he's gonna be shocked, and he's gonna understand why. So we're gonna see if Maul can go toe to toe with Darth Vader. But that was a 10 out of 10 episode. I loved it. I like too because I like the Devon story in this, because it's really showing like maybe she's still fighting it. She's still fighting it, but with Darth Vader, I can see the Master Jedi Daki. I can see him getting eliminated by Darth Vader, and I can see like this could be the tipping point for Devin to join the quote unquote the dark side, even though he's technically not a Sith Lord, because he has to join. He has to be on the Dark Sidious gives you that title basically, but this is the tipping point, and we're gonna see like Maul's like true, like not true colors. That's not what we're talking. We're gonna see him do stuff, see him do desperation stuff that we haven't really seen this character do in desperation times. And Darth Vader is gonna put him in those situations. And Darth Vader don't play around. He don't play. He don't play. So it's gonna be interesting if they can get away from Darth Vader. They're not Obi-Wan Kenobi, and they're not Luke Skywalker for sure. So 10 out of 10. I love this thing. And honestly, the lightsaber battles in this season is so good. I just enjoyed all of that. I love just the sequence to it, the colors to it, and this animation. It's so well done, and the way they put Darth Vader in this animation, it looks really good. Man, it looks so realistic, but it's just drawn and animated so well together, and I think that's really cool. I think that's cool. I was told like they didn't actually use Darth Vader's voice. I think what I think I read was something, because they used the AI voice to use Earl Jones's iconic voice for Darth Vader, and they AI it. I think I remember it. That's the a thing, but I don't. But I heard they didn't want to use it because of AI, the AI use of it. So I don't. I heard like Darth Vader doesn't talk in this episode and the next episode. So, which again, it's cool with me. Like it is what it is. Like, let's go. I think Dark Vader, the character, just doing Dark Vader action sequence and just being there, it is good enough anyway. So I think episode 10 is gonna be cooking good. But really good episode. I like where they're taking with the other characters, and I like what this is obviously leading up to. So pretty good. But that is my spoiler review, y'all. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Subscribe, hit that notification button so you can always be updated with all my latest content. Thank you guys, and peace.